Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be showing you guys how to file for fiancé visa, that's also called partner visa in Australia. For those that live in Australia and they want to bring their loved ones, that is from Africa, Ghana, Europe and all that stuff, yeah. So this will be very helpful to most people that live in Australia, because it's not that easy. Because if you have all this idea, if you have all this knowledge and you know what to do, it will be okay for you to bring your partner over here so they'll live with you. And with the Australian process, it's kind of like cool, because when I read about it, looked into the requirement, and it's pretty much cool compared to the American way, because it's kind of like, okay, it's kind of like a little bit flexible kind of thing, but I don't know if it's that difficult to get it compared to American system. But the Australian partner visa processing is really cool, and well, I'll show you guys step-by-step process and how to go about it. It's pretty much simple. You have to file it online. As I dig into, did more research about it. You have to file it online. I can't really tell if they do the paperwork thing. Maybe because I'm not in Australia, that's why I have to do it online. I can't really tell, but I'll show you guys how to file it online though. But hey, it's step by step. It can also teach you how to go about it if you file it on paper or file it online. But I'll be making it online so you guys can see what's going on. So without wasting my time, I'll just go onto my computer and show you guys how to go about it. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. So you go to your Google Chrome. So you just when you go to your Google, you just type Home Affairs. I think it should pop up. You type in homeaffairs.gov.au. So you click on your enter, wait for it to load. So this is the page, their website, Australian Government Department of Home Affairs. So this is it. So you click on the immigration and citizenship. It's a whole lot of process, a whole lot of process compared to American way. The Australian way is kind of like a whole lot of process, kind of like, to me, I see it to be complicated because I don't have to go through. So you just click on the visa. So these are varieties of visa. So said visa, getting a visa, working in Australia, employing workers. So bringing someone here. So since you are bringing someone, you click on the bringing someone here. So you say it's bringing partner or family, bringing for activities. So click on bringing partner or family. So as you can see, this is the process, but this is it. So you click on joining your partner or family. So it says American citizen, Australian citizen or partner, relative inviting family, visa holders inviting family, returning Australian bringing overseas born family, and New Zealand citizens bringing family. So if you are New Zealand and you want to bring your family, you just click on it, you just go through the process. If you are returning Australian bringing overseas born, just click on the joining your partner or family here. So if you're an Australian citizen or permanent resident inviting family, you click on this one. I'll try my best to take you guys through all this process. I'll try my best to take you guys through all this process, but for now I'll be sticking to the first one, the Australian citizen or permanent resident inviting family. So you click on the joining your partner or family. So you answer 4 questions. So what is the reason for your visit? So it says join my partner or spouse, join other family member, brother, sister, grandparents. So this is what you use when you're bringing someone, whether it's your spouse, your family, your sister, anybody, your child, your abducted child, all that stuff. Your sick person, live with my parent, like anybody. So click on join my partner or spouse. Click yes. How long do you want to stay in Australia? I want to stay permanently. Click on it. What is the status of your partner or spouse? So if your partner, they are an Australian citizen, they are an Australian permanent resident visa, they are New Zealand citizen, so Australian. So if they are permanent residents, you click on it. When my application is submitted, I will be in Australia, outside Australia. So you click outside Australia. If you're already in Australia, you click on it. But if your spouse is outside Australia, you just go with outside Australia. You click on it. So this is when we answer the questions, they give you 2 that you will use. So it says prospective marriage visa and partner visa apply overseas. So this one, it says the partner visa says allows the partner or spouse of an Australian citizen, Australian permanent resident, or eligible New Zealand citizen to live in Australia. You apply for temporal and the permanent visas together. So with this one, you apply the temporal and permanent visa together, which means it will give you a whole lot of long process and all that stuff. So yes, they say you must be outside Australia when you apply. So if you go through this one, your spouse must be outside Australia. The temporal partner provisional visa leads directly to the permanent partner visa. So he said the stay. The partner provisional visa allows you to stay temporarily while we process your permanent partner migrant visa. That's the class 100. So it's kind of like it's a 2 process thing. When you go through the partner visa, it's a 2 process thing. You are bringing your partner here. So when you look at the subclass 300, that's the prospective marriage visa, it says this visa lets you come to Australia to marry your prospective spouse. So if you are bringing someone here to marry, like you want to bring your spouse here so you can do like the Americans call it K1 visa, this is what you go through. And when the stay is 9 months, so the day they grant you your visa that's when the clock starts clicking. So you have 9 months to marry your spouse and start with all the processing and all that stuff. So the cost is this one. So with this, you will be able to work and all that. You will be able to work. So I'll be showing you guys how to file for the prospective marriage visa. So you click on it. So wait for it to load. So as you can see, 9 months from date of grant of visa. The cost is AUD 7,715. Processing time 75% of application 16 months, and 90% of application, that's 29 months. So it all depends on the processing time. So with this visa, you can stay in Australia for 9 months from date of grant of visa, work in Australia, study in Australia at your own cost. So if you want to study in Australia, the government is not going to help you. You have to pay it out of pocket, or your sponsor needs to pay it out of pocket. You must be 18 years older be sponsored. Intend to marry your prospective spouse before the visa period expires. So with that 9 months period, you must marry your spouse. If you don't marry your spouse, then you'll be going home. Like, no, you need to leave the country. So click on apply. So this is the prospective spouse. If you are bringing your spouse over here for permanent visa, so as you can see, it says this visa to come to Australia to marry your prospective spouse, and then apply for a partner visa. So if you are going through this one, this visa lets you come to Australia to marry your prospective spouse and then apply for a partner visa. So it's kind of like this is just related to the K1 visa. You know, just related to the K. You are bringing someone here, you intend to marry your spouse, then you then apply for a partner visa for the person, so the person can be able to stay. You know, so I'm just going with the prospective marriage. Later on, then I'll show you guys how to file for the partner visa. So you create an account. If you already have an account, you just log in. But if you don't have one, you just create an account. So username, you put in your username, you put in your password. So you put in your password. Okay, so it says username. Let's leave it at that. Put in my email address. Yes. So it says questions. So what is the name of your favorite teacher? So you select one. So it says, what is your favorite movie? Let me just put in, I don't have one, just to make things shorter. So where were you born? So where were you born? Let me just put in something. So it says what is the name of your first pet? I don't have a pet today, so but let me just put in something, you know. So it says term and conditions, I accept, I'm not a robot. So you just submit. Let's see if it creates one. Okay, so it says your account has been created. An email will be sent to your address you provided with your surname and confirm your address. If you do not confirm your address, you will not be able to retrieve. Okay, so you need to confirm when they send you to confirm your address, your email. You go to your email and confirm your email address, so you can be able. So if you go to your email, you can be able to when you confirm your email, that's where you can be able to retrieve if you forget your password, if you want to reset your password or receive account notifications and all that stuff. So click on continue. Okay, so when you click on continue, it says I have read, agree, so you can just go through and read it. So you click on it and it says next. So this is the application. Yeah, this is the application. So it says, is the applicant currently outside Australia? Yes. Is the applicant? Yeah, the applicant is your fiancé that is outside America. The sponsor, sorry guys for saying America, I live in America, so you know. So the Australian trying to bring someone here is the sponsor, and the applicant is the one living in the outside Australia. So is the applicant currently holding a substantive visa? What's that? So substantive visa, no. Applicants who have not held a substantive visa in the last 28 days will need to demonstrate compelling reasons exist for the grant of their permanent visa. The applicant should ensure they are aware of the visa status before completing this application. Give details. So let me see. Since your fiancé doesn't have a substantive visa, so it says current application. Did the applicant arrive in Australia on a prospective visa? Okay, so it says give details. So just put in I will apply for okay, substantive visa. I will compel to the reasons stop. So let's see if that works. Okay. So it says enter the following details as they appear in the applicant's personal passport. So the name that appears on your fiance's passport. So just put in the name. So it says sex, male, other. So if it's a male, click on male, female. If it's other, so let me just go with the female. So date of birth. So you put in your date of birth. Put in your date of birth. Let me put in 02/13/1957. Okay, so it says passport number. So put in your passport number. Country of passport, Ghana. I'm just using Ghana because that's where I come from, so I know much more about Ghana compared to other African countries or other countries. So that's why I am mostly using Ghana. So nationality of passport holder. So Ghana. Date of issue. So when they issued you the date. So they issued the date on the 14th March. 14th March 2000. So date of expire 14th March. Just using the same 14th March 2021. It says place of issue or issuing authority. It's strongly recommended that the passport is valid for at least 6 months. So it says place of issue, Accra. Says national identity card. Does the applicant have a national identity card? Yes. Wow, I have to put in all this. Wow. So town or city? Accra. Let me just put in Bala. So the states, Accra. Country of birth, Ghana. Relationship status, single. De facto. Just put in engage. And de facto. Date relationship began. So the date you guys started dating. So the dates you guys started dating. So you started dating on the 6th. On the 6th of November 2005. Let's say 2010. That's when you guys started dating. So is this applicant currently, or have they ever been known by any other name? No. Is this applicant a citizen of the selected country of the passport? Yes. Is this applicant a citizen of any other country? No. Does this applicant have other current passports? No. Does this applicant have other identity documents? Has this applicant undertaken a health examination for an Australian visa in the past 12 months? No. If you have, if you have already done that, you just click yes. If you have, so you just go through it. So click on next. Says an error has occurred. Which one? Say add at least one row of data. Okay, so add. Says family name. Identification number. So you put in your identification number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it says no, that a national identity card does not have a date of date of issue. So the identification number, if you're in Ghana, the identification number is there. You can use your voter's ID or the Ghana national ID card thing. You can use that one too. So country of issue, Ghana. So date of issue, so when they issued you, so they issued you 1, 2 February 2015. Say date of issue 12 February 2022. Says confirm. Okay. Just confirm. Let's click on next and see what's okay. So it says next. Loading. He says, is the above information correct? Yeah, so you just go through and see if everything is correct, then click on next. Let's see what this is the issue. Is the applicant currently outside Australia? Yes. Okay, I think that's where the confusion came out from. So current location Ghana. Okay, so legal status citizen. Okay, so that's where the confusion all came out from. So is the applicant applying for prospective visa? Yes. Okay, so it's good to read. So you just click on next. Sorry guys, I didn't look at it. So let's see what it will say again. I hope this time it will just let me go through. Okay, yep. So from the beginning I didn't look at it well, so that caused the confusion. So I've corrected it, so everything should be okay now. He says, has this applicant previously traveled to Australia or previously applied for a visa? No. Okay, says country of residence, usual country of residence, so Ghana. The applicant may be required to attend an Australian government office for an interview, which is the closest office to the applicant's current location. So office, so you select you select the regional office. So it says note that your residential address, so you put in your residential address, so country Ghana, so you put in your address, put in this address, so home phone, so your phone number, so we'll put in your phone number 02442397. Okay, the cell phone number 0244239709. So is the postal address the same as residential? Yes. Email address is already there, so we just click on next. Okay, so contact details for second stage permanent visa. States. So I click on next. Authorized recipient. Does the applicant authorize another person to receive written correspondence on their behalf? The authorities, the department to send the authorized person all written correspondence that would otherwise be sent directly to the applicant. So if you want your application to be sent to another person, you just click on that one. If you want them to not to, you just click on no. Say yes, an immigration agent, yes, another person, but for the sake of time I'll just go with no. But if you want to, because if you go with yes, you have to fill all this stuff up, and due to time, so I just want to cut everything quick, so everything will be fast. But in case you are filing for it, you just go through this, and if you want to send it to another person, you just click on yes, then you fill up the necessary forms, so just click on next. So migration members of unit. So are there any migrating members of the family unit included in this application? No. Click on next. Does the applicant have any members of their family unit not traveling to Australia who are not Australian citizen or Australian permanent resident? Does the applicant have any members of their family unit? No. Click on next. Does the applicant have any parents, siblings, or children, including those that are deceased? Yes. Does the applicant have any parents, siblings, or children? So if you have any siblings, if you have any parents, siblings, or children, including those that are deceased, so you put everything in here, but for the sake of time, I'll just click on no, so I don't have to go through all that also. So you just go, because I don't want to make this video a lengthy video so it will be boring. No, just want to make it quick and fast. But if you are filling it up on your own, you can just sit down and just go according to it. So you just click no. So if you click no, you just give reason. So let's see, just put in the only child. But if you have a siblings and all that, you just have to go through all that. So next. Okay, so it says spouse name, so your sponsor. So now you are coming on to the sponsor, the one sponsoring. So just put in the sponsor's family name, and you put in the given name, so male. Date of birth, so the date of birth is 1-3 March 1986. So does this sponsor have a passport? Yes. So you put in your passport number, put in passport, country of passport, put in Australia. Nationality of passport holder, Australian. Date of issue, so the date they issued your passport, you put in May 2018. Date of expire 15 May 2025. So place of issue, put in Australia. So does the sponsor have a national identification card? Yes. So yes. Click on add. So family name, given name, identification card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Date of expire 1/5 May. Date of issue, that's 2018. I need to expire 1/5 May 2025. To confirm. Country of issue, Australia. 2025. Okay. So confirm. So country of birth, Ghana. Relationship status, default. So when you guys started dating, 06 November 2018. over there. Is this sponsor currently or have they ever been known or other name? No. Is the sponsor a citizen of another country? No. Is this sponsor an Australian citizen by birth? No. Is this sponsor an Australian citizen by grant? Yes. Date of arrival. So you put the date that you arrived in Australia. So 07 November 2014. So did the sponsor obtain permanent residence in Australia under one of the following platforms? No. Does the sponsor have other current passports? No. Does the sponsor have other identification? No. Has this sponsor ever been granted a constitutional payment? No. I don't know what that is. Has this sponsor ever been granted? No. Yeah. So click on continue. Yeah, that's a whole lot of application. Like, whew, that's a lot. That's 27 pages. Oh, that's a whole lot. Yeah. So click on continue. So sponsors contacts address. Note that the street address is required. A post office address cannot be accepted as a residential address. So you put in the sponsors contact address. So country Australia. You put in the address. So 3333 Road. I don't know any. So put in Australia capital. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know much about Australia, so you know. So phone number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is this poster the same? Yes. You put in just put in the same address you used. Put in and you click on next. Okay. So does the sponsor have any parents, siblings, or children, including those that are deceased? No. Give explanation. Only child. Click on next. Okay, so the Australian government is committed to reducing violence in Australia, including family, sexual, as part of this. So you read everything. Click on next. Also, relationship. So now we are getting into the relationship itself. So we are now into your relationship itself. Date the applicant became engaged to the sponsor. So the date you guys got engaged. So you put in the date, January 2018. Location, give details of location, Accra. Date of intended marry. So the date you guys want to marry is 16th December 2021. Is this applicant related to the sponsor by blood, married? No. Has the applicant and the sponsor met in person? Yes. So date applicant and sponsor first met. So the first you travel to meet your wife. So put in September 2019. First of meeting. Is the relationship between the applicant and the sponsor genuine and continuing? Yes. Do the applicant and the sponsor have a mutual commitment to a shared life as a married couple or as a de facto? Yes. No. Has the applicant lived separately and apart from the sponsor for any period of time since committing to a shared life together to sponsor traveled to Australia. Also, so the date you guys got engaged, so you just put in 14 January 2018. Has the applicant entered into the relationship with the sponsor freely without force? Yes. So give details of the financial aspects of this relationship. Financially. So I say financially stable. Give details of the nature of the household. Give details of the social aspect of the relationship. Very healthy. Give details of the nature of the commitment the applicant and the sponsor have to each other. Very committed to each other. Give details of the development of the relationship between the applicant and give details of the development. Very close. Click on next. So you give all the reasons, but for the sake of time, just making everything short and quick. So supporting witness, give details of two supporting witness of the relationship between the applicant and the sponsor. So you give click on add. So you give two people. So yeah, family name, just put in full and Lee, male, date of birth 07 June 1986, relationship to applicant, friend, best friend, occupation, employed, number of years known 20, country Ghana, address so the phone number 234560910. So email address, I'll just go with the same email address. So email address, just go with Foley at gmail.com. So you just enter the information over there and you confirm. It says give to, would bring another one. So name, so you just one. I'm just putting a random name there. So female. So date of birth 2-3 July 1987. Of applicant, best friend, occupation, employed, number of years 20, country Ghana. So I'm just putting just the same information for the sake of time. So just putting everything, so just confirm. Okay, so next. We are almost done, guys. We are almost done. We are almost getting there. Has the applicant been in any previous relationship with persons other than the partner? No. If yes, if you click on yes, it just make you add. So no. If yes, you just put in the yes, but don't lie to them, guys. Don't lie to them. So click on next. So has the sponsor been in any previous relationship with persons with other than the applicant? No. If yes, yes. Has this sponsor previously sponsored or nominated a sponsor? D factor prospective? No. Has this sponsor been sponsored? No. So just look through. So is an interpreter required if contacted by the department? No. Have any of the applicants lived in a country for more than 12 months? Resided, visited. Have any of the applicants lived in a country for more than 12 months related to the past 10 years? No. Have any of the applicants visited any country less than no? If yes, yes. If yes, yes. So next. Has the applicant or any other person included in this application ever had a visa cancelled? No. If yes, yes. Has the applicant or any person included in this application ever been refused to an entry, permanent, or visit to Australia? No. If yes, yes. So we're almost done, guys. Character declaration. So just go through all this. Has any applicant ever been charged with any offense that is currently awaiting legal action? No. If yes, yes. Has any applicant been convicted of any offense? No. If yes, you put in yes. Has any, so you read everything. If yes, you put in yes. If no, you put in no. So just go through, read everything bit by bit, and just make sure everything is set, everything is correct. You are not lying to anybody. So just click on yes. As any applicant will inform the department if the relationship between the applicant and the sponsor breaks down or ends in divorce. Yes. If yes, say yes. So authorize the Australian government to make inquiries necessary to determine the eligibility for permanent stay in Australia and to use any information collected for that purpose. Information may be obtained from the following. Yes. Giving consent to the collection of their fingerprints, if required, facial. Yes. Understand that if required to provide their fingerprint and facial image, the applicants. So yes. So yes. 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 Next. Ooh, almost done, guys. Don't give a false. See, giving false or misleading information is a serious offense. Have you read and understood the information provided? Yes. Have provided complete and correct information? Yes. Understand that if any fraudulence? Yes. Understand if the documents are found to be fraudulent or information? Yes. Understand that if this application is approved? Yes. Understand, will inform the department written immediately as they become aware of the child? Yes. Have read the information contained in the privacy notice? Yes. Understand the department? Yes. Live in Australia? Yes. So yes. So guys, this is it. So you just go through, make sure everything is correct. Make sure everything is correct. Everything is judged. Everything is correct. Wow, that's a long process, man. That's very, very long process. So you just click on next. If you check and everything is okay, click on next. And let's see where it takes us. Okay, so it says submit application. This application is now ready to submit. You can submit it now or return to your account and submit it at a later date. Your application will not be processed until it is submitted. So your email address, this address has not been verified by the account holder. You can request a new verification email. So you click on submit, but always don't forget to verify your email. So this is the step. So you click on submit now. So let's see where it lands us. So you're submitting the application. So it says I think the next step is make payment, right? Yeah. So you have submitted your application. So the next stage is for you to make your payment. So this now the next stage for you to make your payment. So this is the total amount that you'll be making. So if it's a debit card, when you click on the debit card, your information is over here. If you are using PayPal, everything is there. And that's if you are using PayPal, they'll charge you a $77 $92. So if you are using a Union Pay, then there's the charge that they're going to charge you if you are using. So you just put in your information. But if you are using a debit, you just put in your information. There's no charge for it. So you just pay the 7,715 Australian dollars. That's Australian dollars. So you just put it over here. So guys, this is where you make your payments to finalize everything. You have submitted your application. When you make your payment, then your application will now begin to process. You'll now look into it. So guys, thank you for watching this video. So as you can see, when you make the payment, that's where your application will be you start your application processing, you process it. So it's a very lengthy video, and I never knew this how long it would take. It's a very lengthy video, but it's a step-by-step process that you have to go through. It's just a little bit complicated, but hey, just take your time, sit down, go through step by step, and you'll be all right. And I know you love it to bring your spouse to Australia. It's very awesome to be with your spouse, because to start building a family and all that. So guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and I know it's helpful and it will be helpful to someone. So please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share to your friends. It may be helpful to someone out there to share to all your friends, your family members, your loved ones, even to your enemies. And guys, thank you, and I love you guys, and see you guys in the next video. Bye, and take care, and good luck. Thank you. Bye.